What is up, everyone? Very, very exciting Wednesday evening right now as I'm going to start with an unboxing. This is something I'm very excited about. I've been watching people play it on YouTube. I've talked about it in other videos, so it's not like there's a whole lot of suspense here unless you haven't watched any of the other videos. And then, what are you doing? Why aren't you watching other videos? So I'm going to open this up. We're going to take a look at it real quick, and then I'm going to dive right into some APBA football. I'm not going to play this tonight. I need more time. I need to check the instructions a little more, make sure I understand what I'm doing. And as soon as we get that down, probably this weekend, you're gonna see, you're gonna see some of this game. So let's not even waste any more time. Let's just get right into it here. I've got my I already opened it. I've got my letter here. Thank you for purchasing it. It is from the Play Games people. Let's see if I can sneak this in here. It is from play.com. And that's going to be a little hint. Again, you probably already know this. But let's go ahead and open the box. And I don't know if you can see the green, but let's just move this other way. Hey, it's some History Maker golf. And like I said, I'm very excited about this. I've been watching different people play this. Marco. I watched a Dave Gardner video from a couple years ago. There's a couple guys I watch. The Replay Gamer, I think, has played it. Few others I can't remember off the top of my head their names, but a lot of people playing this right now. There's a lot of non-sports players that are actually playing this that I've seen on YouTube too. So I'm very excited to play this. I ordered the game itself. I ordered 2 courses, and it comes with 2. It comes with, I think, Kapalua, and I want to say Augusta's the other one. I think those are 2 that it comes with. It also comes with I believe the 2010 Greats cards. But I ordered cards also. I ordered the 2024 cards, which is going to give me both PGA Tour and Live Tour, which I'm really excited about because I like those Live guys. I always love watching the majors when they're all back together again. So this right here is going to be your 2024 guys: Morikawa, Burns, Thigala. I mean, all these names that you know: Rory, Wyndham Clark, Shane Lowry. Look at all these players. These are all players I know because I watch golf like crazy right now. It's so funny. When I order basketball, when I order baseball, when I order football, I always go back to the 80s to get my sets, or the 90s for baseball and the 90s, 89 for basketball, and all over the place for football. But with golf, I was like, right now, even the NASCAR game, give me back to 2002. But with this, I was like, right now, I want this past season, because I know it and I like it. So we've got all these players from this season. Let's see here. Are these all players? Holy cow, there's a ton of them. Okay, here we go. So all the players from this season. Then we've got courses. So I have ordered a course that is actually pretty close to me, Firestone. It's called Rubber City here. So I ordered that. I think it was $6 for a course. And I ordered it because, I mean, it's not too far from where I live. It's just down, it's probably about a half an hour from here. So I got the Firestone course. I have also ordered, and this is pretty cliche, but I ordered St. Andrews because, I mean, it's St. Andrews. Why would you not? So I've got those 2. Those are the things that I've ordered special. But then inside the box, you get, I believe, like I said, Kapalua, and I'm pretty sure you get Augusta. I'm hoping. This thing up. Okay, hope that wasn't too loud in my microphone. Let's see what we get here. Typical play box. Slide it out. Black box. Open it up. And there it is. There's all the... Oh, we got a whole bag full of stuff here. All right. So much plastic here. So we've got a whole bunch of dice. I got, more dice. Yay. I mean, the more dice, the better. I'll be honest with you. The more dice, the better for me. There's a little thingy to put on who's golfing, the little green thing there. And then we've got the book, the History Maker Golf book, with all the different, this is just like the APBA book or the APBA golf book. They're all the same. Well, they're not all the same, but I mean the book itself. They have the book. And then we've got the instructions. We've got a couple of charts. This is for doing your first 3 rounds if you're going to do a tournament. And believe me, I will be doing tournaments like crazy. Looks like so much fun when people do it online. I will definitely be doing that. Then we've got some more charts here that I believe are perforated. We've got, what is this stuff here? We've got some cards. I don't know what these are for. I don't know what these cards are for. Caddy tips. I don't know what these are for. I'm guessing these are like bonuses or something. We'll have to look it up. We've got our strokes back and our qualifying stuff here at the top. And then we get into the golfers. These are the 2010 stars. These are the best ofs, basically. I may throw, I don't know if I'm going to throw any of these into my 2024 set. It'd be nice to play with Tiger. Some of these others. So we'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. And then underneath that, I got a couple of courses. And let's just make sure they are what I was thinking. So there's that. All right, so we've got Augusta. Yeah, so you've got Augusta. And then you've got, is that the only one? Oh, no, then you've got the Kapalua. So, yeah, we've got Kapalua. So we got the courses, whole bunch of stuff that I have to tear apart. I don't like that. And then we've got our score sheets for just stroke play, for just playing against a couple of rounds against people. And then you've got this. This is the tournament score sheet. This is brilliant. The way he did this staggered, so it feels like you're actually watching a match on TV where the first group goes out first. And then they play the second hole, and the second group plays the first hole. Then the first group plays the third. The second group plays the second. Now the third group's out there. I love that. It's brilliant. But there's software out there. I saw an app that I've downloaded but have not installed yet that I want to try to use because it's an app, and I'm a computer guy, and I love how it keeps score and all the stats. And if you've watched this channel for more than 5 seconds, you know that I love stats. Half the reason I play these games is so that I can put stats in somewhere and then look at them, somewhere else. So that's going to be it. That'll be it. I'm really, really excited about this. I will be probably playing this on Sunday would be my guess. I got to get everything ripped apart. And probably going to play this Sunday. I've got something else going on Saturday that I want to do. So it's going to be another one of those busy weekends for me. But there's only 2 days this weekend. Like the 3.5 I had last weekend. So you'll see this come out, though, ASAP. Maybe even Friday I'll get it out. We'll see. And that's it. That's the unboxing for today. And I think I'm just going to keep recording while I set up my football game here. So let me get the golf stuff out of the way. Put it over here. I'll put it down here in the box. And this can go down here. Oh, that can get tossed. This can go here. And now, so much plastic. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up an APBA football game. Now, I usually have this set up ahead of time, but we've got Cleveland and Denver. This is from 1989. This is week 4. Cleveland won this game in real life because naturally they did. It's not a championship game. Denver shut them out of 3 of those, 86, 87, and 89. But in the regular season, the Browns can beat them. So I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little bit nervous about this game as a Browns fan. But let's go ahead and get it set up here. So let me switch over to here, and let's get the Pro Football Helper open. All right, whoops, we'll move it over here. All right. So here it is. There's your Pro Football Helper. So let's go. Game setup. Play new game. 1989 season's already chosen. Let's scroll down past all the ones I've played. There it is. Denver at Cleveland. October 1st, 1989. I would have been 15 years old. And let's flip a coin here. So the way that I usually flip coins is I take dice that kind of get to the color of each one. So we got orange and blue. Orange is the Brown. Orange are the Browns. Blue is Denver. Highest number received. So the Browns will receive. So Denver will kick off. And this game is ready. So now I know that Denver is going to be on the left. So we'll move them over here. Let's get some of these players out. So you got, John Elway. Oh, why must you hurt me so? All right, so I got to figure this out because I moved my camera. Whoops. I moved my camera the other day. Let's see. Oh, that's way too low. Let's see if that works. Humphrey, Sammy Winder. So who carries the ball? So I got my sheets here. I got my sheets, so I know who carries the ball. So you got 4 guys, Humphrey, Winder, Alexander, and Bratton, who will carry the ball for Denver. So we'll kind of put them like this to start. And then Carrington is I'm not sure why Carrington's even there. Don't need him. So he's a T. Oh, he's an OB. That's why. A lot of times I'll have my OB and my TB out and ready just in case I need him. And it looks like Ken Bell is going to be your kick returner and your punt returner for Denver. Mike Horan, and then there's David Treadwell. Oh, Elway. They gave Elway a backup punter card. That's interesting. Okay, so he goes there underneath my regular punter. And then you got all the other players. We're just going to put them right up here above it. So now we'll get Cleveland out. And with Cleveland, you've got Kozar and Mike Pagel. There's Kozar. Metcalf, Manoa. And we've got Keith Jones, Barry Redden, Mike Oliphant, and Kevin Mack. Wow, I got a ton of them. Let's see. So Metcalf has an OA. There's the Ice Cube, Gerald McNeil. And then you've got, let's see, Oliphant and Jones, Redden and Mack. We'll just kind of do this. Who's our, oh, there's our OB. So that works out. Then we've got Brian Wagner, and then my kicker is back here. It is Matt Barr. Yeah, Matt Barr. All right, so now they're set up. But the camera really isn't doing much for him here. So let me see what I can do with this camera. Back it up. Ooh, back it up. Move this over. All right, there we go. We're close. All right. Okay, there we go. We got everybody. I mean, can you see them? Because it doesn't look that great to me. Oh, yes, it does. With my glasses on, I can see. Let's kind of center, get all these cards in the shot now. And the next thing I got to do is figure out what the defensive cards are going to be. See, I have a feeling that Denver has like all these advantages in this game, but the Browns won it, so that's where APBA gets a little weird for me. But let's see what happens. All right. So the Browns are a 36 offense, three fours, and a bunch of threes. And Denver is a 40. Holy cow, they're a 40 defense. Carl Mecklenburg, a 5 there. Wow. So that means the Browns are going to be, or Denver's going to be +4 on defense. Put that there. And now the Browns are 39 on defense. So you got Michael Dean Perry right in the middle. He's a 5. And a bunch of 4s. And Denver is a 38 on offense. Elway there, 4. And that means the Browns are a +1 when they're on defense. That's good. They have a plus advantage on defense. I like that. All right, so now we got our defense. And finally, our sheets go there. And I think we're ready. So what I'm going to do is attempt to play the first quarter of this game. Try to keep everybody in the camera. This is always the hard part. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, ready to go here. So let's kick it off with who's kicking off? I already forgot. Denver's kicking off. So David Treadwell will be kicking. Oh, I gotta get my other book. That goes here, and my light. There it is. So I got my light. Turn it on. All right. So now we're ready. Okay. Now we are ready. So David Treadwell kicking off for the Broncos. A 64. And that's a 5. And that is going to be 5 yards deep into the end zone. And the Browns, Eric Metcalf, he'll take a touchback here. All right. So Treadwell, 70. And out comes my favorite player of all time, Bernie Kosar, to lead the team in this game. I believe the final score of this game was 16-13 in real life. It might have been an overtime game. I'm not even sure. But here we go. I'm probably going to play just one quarter and stop. I've got a couple things I want to do tonight. So I also have in the other room, I completed my draft in the OFL. I completed that. And I put a couple. The first game I'm going to play is Botkins versus Portsmouth. There's some good players on these teams, so I'm very excited about this. This is kind of what I was going for. I wanted every game to have some 5s and some bunch of 4s. You know, you're going to see, Denver's a 40, are a 38 and the Browns are a 36. Those would be really low numbers. What I'm hoping on offense for these teams, I want to see some 40s and 41s, 42s across the board with these teams. So I'm very excited. All right, I'm gonna run and get a drink. I can keep talking though because the microphone is hooked up. So let me grab my Coke out of the fridge. All right, there we go. All right, here I go. And let us do this. All right, I got my Pepsi. All right, first place. The Browns, everybody's a 50-50 team in 1989. I don't get into the runs versus passes in real life. So your first play is for the Browns is going to be an inside run. So Bernie is going to turn around and hand it off. Let's see, that goes there. Oh, Jesus. Spinny spin. All right, 34 on your defense. That's going to be a BD. And a 32. 32 is going to be Eric Metcalf. Again, they have 6 running backs that run the ball here. Metcalf gets just under 50%. Manoa gets about, 15%. Keith Jones, Barry Red, and Kevin Mack. This is Kevin Mack kind of on the bottom side of his career. I really want that 86 season. 85. Mack and Biner both run for 1,000 yards. I mean, I would love to have that 86. They went 12-4 in 86. I'd love to have that season. But we got 6 running backs here for the Browns. We got 3 A receivers, including Metcalf, who's an A on short passes. And again, Mr. Bernie Kosar. So here we go. So it's a 32. Again, that's a CD, and it's Metcalf. 34, is a CD, and it's Metcalf on the inside run. We used to joke as a kid. Metcalf up the middle, incomplete pass, punt. That was the fun for the Browns offense back then. So BD. There we go. All right, here we go, Metcalf. A 22, and Metcalf gets through the line, and he'll pick up 8 yards. So let's run, and let's do one more piece of housekeeping before I move on any further. Let's look at the season standings, because I know that I'm not sure where Denver's. I think the Browns are 2-1. So let's see, replay, team stats. I think the Browns are the Browns are 3-0. I think in real life they were 2-1. Denver is currently 2-1. So a couple of 2-1 teams. Denver scores a lot of points. Oh, so do the Browns. The Browns had that one game in week 2 where they put up like 55 points on the Jets. It was one of those games where every dice roll was going to be great. So, all right. Focus. There you go. All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 2 now. And we're going to go, short pass. So Kosar sees something in the Denver defense, and he wants to throw the ball. All right, a 61. All right, a 61 is going to be BS. And 52, that'll be Tim Manoa, the big fullback. He's a B on short passes, so we'll stay at BS. And we'll go Kosar looking for Manoa. Oh my! It's a 2! And he finds Manoa for 42 yards. Oh, I do love you, Bernie Kosar. I feel like you're really not in great health right now, but I am just such a fan. And it's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line as Tim Manoa runs out of steam and gets tackled from behind. But it's 1st and goal at the 10. All right, so let's keep it going here. And we got an inside run. Okay. 52 on your defense is CD. 16 is Metcalf. So Metcalf against a CD. And a 43. That's never good. That's a 14. Oh, and it's going to be... whoops. Oh, I'm worried now. That's a fumble number. 13 and 14 are some ugly fumble numbers here. So CD. Oh, it's going to be a 5-yard gain. If it's the second quarter, it's a fumble. But he'll get 5. He'll get halfway to the end zone. And that'll make it 2nd and goal at the 5. And we'll go standard offense. All passes are short passes, including that one. Oops. All right, a 15 on defense. That'll be an AD. 42, that's going to be Brian Brennan, and he's a B. Love Brian Brennan. He's a B, so let's see. What was it, AD? 15? Yeah, it's going to be AD. So Kozar looking for Brian Brennan. A 25. That's going to be complete. It's going to be 4 yards, and Brennan's going to get knocked down at the 1 yard line. So Kozar to Brennan for 4. And that'll make it 3rd and goal at the 1. Crowd going crazy. Dog pound going nutty. And we will go big here. And we will get an inside run. Oh, the defense is ready for it. CG 43 is going to be Tim Manoa. So we're going to give it to the fullback. So it's going to be just meat on meat here. So Manoa up the middle. A 12. Oh, no, it's a 28. And he'll go backwards. He'll lose 4. So Manoa makes a great play earlier in this drive and just gets nailed, driven backwards. And it's going to make it 4th and goal at the 5. They'll bring out Matt Barr, try to put a field goal on the board, put in the lead. So it's going to be a 22-yard field goal, a 24, 41, and 41 is good. And the Browns will go up on their first drive. They will go up 3-0. And we've got how much time left? 12:15 to go in this first quarter. Let's kick it off. 43 is not a good kickoff. 24. And that'll be a 48-09. So it's a short kick to the 17. And it's going to be taken there by Ken Bell. Oh, another 43. That'll be a 12. And Ken Bell will get 21 yards on the return. And Denver will start with great field position out at their 38-yard line. And out on the field, under a chorus of boos, comes John Elway. All right, so let's look at their sheet here. You got one A receiver in Vance Johnson, who gets a lot. I mean, he got a ton of targets. He's got to be about an A10 or an A9 to get that many targets, 11 to 24. That's 10 of the 36 dice rolls. A couple of Bs, but mostly Cs. Some of these guys, Ricky Nattiel was pretty good. Mark Jackson's a B. He was pretty good, too. So, yeah, I'm surprised at some of the rankings of these guys. Running backs, you got 5 guys, including Elway, because Elway does just carry the ball sometimes. Bobby Humphrey's going to get a little bit more than 50% of the carries. Sammy Winder, Elway, and then you get a couple of fullbacks. And then, again, on offense, Elway leading them out there. So, here we go. First play for the Broncos. Oh, Elway going to go deep. Oh, my. He's going to try to stick it to this team. And that's going to be here. A 55. So that's going to be Steve Sewell, the running back, who is a C on long passes. Where's he at? Steve Sewell. He doesn't run the ball. That's why I don't have him out. So he's a C. You got a 41 on defense, which is an AS. So it's going to be a BS. So Elway looking for his running back, Steve Sewell. A 41. That'll be a 22, and it's intercepted. W71. It is picked off. It is picked off by somebody. W71. Let's check it. 36. It's a 37-yard pass play. So Elway to Steve Sewell for 37, but it's picked off, intercepted at the 25-yard line by another 43. Hanford Dixon, the original dog of the Dog Pound. Hanford Dixon gets the interception. Starting corner. There he is. Oh, he's got an R column, so he's a W3. He's a W. I'm sorry, he's a cornerback 3, but he's a W1. I just happen to. He only has one dice roll there for that interception at 43, and I rolled it. So let's see what he can do with it. 64. 64 is a 25, and a 25 is always no game. And the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line on the interception by Hanford Dixon. All right, 11:45 to go. Kozar back out on the field. And they're going to start with an inside run. A 26. That'll be a BS. A 46. That'll be Manoa. So I'm going to give it to Tim Manoa again. Try to redeem himself. That was a BS, right? 26, yeah. So Manoa. A 51. 51's a 17, and Manoa is going to get 7 yards on the run. All right, 2nd and 3 now to the 32. It's going to be an outside run this time. All right, a 23. Another 43. That's Manoa again. But I don't think Manoa... Yeah, he can go outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Manoa? Yeah, he can go outside. Okay. So Manoa again. This time he's against a CD. So Tim Manoa. Oh, my. It's an 11. That's a 15, and he's going to pick up 22 yards. So Tim Manoa gets around the corner, rumbles for 22 more. So far, he's a star of this game. 1st and 10, they're going to cross the 50, get to Denver's 46. And we're going to have a short pass. So Kozar 2 of 2 right now, 66 yards. And our defense is ready for it. There's an 11. That's going to be a CD. 35, that'll be Metcalf. He's an A, so make it a BD. So Kozar looking for Metcalf. A 44. That's a 6. And he'll get 11. Kozar starts off 3 of 3. Stop shaking your head, Brian. This is how it's actually happening. And yeah, I know I'm getting the comments. This is how it's happening. These are not loaded dice, okay? I'll put them right here. I mean, it doesn't do much for you, but all right. Okay, here we go. Second play. Next play. It'll be an outside run. And they're at the 35. All right, a 43 and a 62. So 62 on the outside run. That is Barry Redden. Yeah, the fullback. Backup fullback. 43. Another 43. Those things are all over the place. 43 is a CD. So Redden's going to take the pitch. A 65 is a 24. And he'll actually get 1. So Barry Redden tries to get around the corner. The hole closes way too quick. And he'll get 1. 2nd and 9 now. And we're going to go outside run again. A lot of outside runs in this game. All right, 41 this time. 41 on the defense is an AS. 34 is going to be Metcalf. So now Metcalf on the outside run against an AS. A 33 for Metcalf. And that's a 16, and he'll get 15 yards. So Metcalf, 15. That's another first down. And they're going to be down to the 19-yard line. Kozar in the huddle. He's going to call another outside run. It's working. Why would you stop? All All right, a 61 on your defense. That'll be BS. And a 62, that'll be Barry Redden again. So Barry Redden on the outside run against a BS. A 55. The doubles are flying. It's a 16. He'll get 9, and he'll get a first down. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll make it second one. Second one. And it's going to be second one down to the 10-yard line. The Browns have been down to the 10-yard line already once in this game. A second and 1. So we're in short pass heavy here. The only thing I have is a short pass. So that's what we're called. 22 on the defense. Okay, they're ready for it this time. It's a BD. 44. Lots of doubles. 44 is going to be Ozzie Newsome. So Ozzie Newsome against a BD. And he is a B. Okay. So Ozzie Newsome against a BD. And Kozar goes back to pass. 42. That is going to be a 9. That'll be complete, but only 2 yards on that play. It will be a first down, though. So Kozar to Newsome for 2. So first and goal at the 8 now for Cleveland. Second time down here inside the 10. And they're going to go back to the outside run. Holy cow. All right, a 32 is your defense. That's a CD. 51 is going to be Keith Jones. So Keith Jones is going to get a carry. Not that Keith Jones. And what was that again? That was a CD. Yeah. So Keith Jones against a CD. 21. That's a 24. And he'll get a 1 yard on the play. So another 1 yard run. And that'll make it second goal at the 7. We'll go short pass heavy here. 51. 12. So 12 is going to be Webster Slaughter. He's an A. 51 is going to be an AD. So Kozar to Slaughter. Oh, a 23. It's a 28, and Kozar's going to get sacked. He'll lose 2. So let's see who got in there for Denver and got it. Oh, it's an 11. That's going to be a good player right there. Oh, it's going to be Ron Holmes. Ronnie Holmes with the sack. You know, I don't really remember him at all, but holy cow, he has a great sack number. Look at that, QS11. He's a defensive end 3, but QS11. That dude hunts down quarterbacks. All right, that's going to make it third and goal at the 9. Go short pass heavy. We got a 41. 41 is AS. 31. 31 is going to be Reggie Langhorne. He's an A, so we'll stay at AS. So Kozar to Langhorne now. A 56. Yikes, that's a 20, and that ball will fall to the ground incomplete. Kozar's first incompletion of the game, and once again, they get down there, but they cannot get it into the end zone. So we'll bring out Matt Barr for another field goal. And if you remember, final score of this game was 16-13 Cleveland, so we're kind of on pace for that right now. Matt Barr, this time it's going to be a 26-yard field goal. Oh, another 43. That's not good. And that is a 34, and I think we might have a fumble. 34. Yeah, we have an F8, so we have a fumble somewhere on the snap, the exchange. Or the snap, I mean. Oh, man. Come on, Cleveland. F8. 40. Another 43. What the heck? And it's a minus 12, so the ball's going to be fumbled on the holder, by the holder. So let's see if I can do this right. So this is on we'll go minus 12, field goal attempt. Let's see. There it is. Scooped up by. So it's not an offensive player. Here we go. Ball goes minus 12, scooped up by Denver. There we go. And then we'll go continue. And your fumble return is going to be, I think it's just the regular defense. So D6 is going to be Michael Brooks for the Broncos. And he has a fumble recovery 0 on his card. So he will get tackled right there, but Denver keeps Cleveland off the scoreboard. The turnover means nothing. And they will take the ball back and start 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. Still 3-0 Cleveland. 6:45 to go in this first quarter. And they're going to start off with an outside run. I think this was Bud Carson's year of coaching the Browns. He might have only had 1 year. I don't know. I miss Marty Schottenheimer. He was the fun one. 65. Ooh, 65 for Denver. That's going to be Melvin Bratton. He's a fullback. He does not run outside, so we'll flip it over to the inside. 34 on your defense is a BD. So, yikes. The Browns looking for a pass here, but Denver's going to surprise them with a run. A 22 for Bratton. He'll get a 6. He'll get 13 yards on the run. So, Bratton for 13. And that'll make it 1st and 10 to the 34-yard line. And a 14 is going to be an Elway short pass. All right. 64. That'll be the tight end, Orson Mobley. 42 is a CS, and he's a C, so we'll stay right there. So Elway looking for Orson Mobley. Oh my, Elway now rolling doubles. He'll get 17 yards on that completion to Mobley. So Elway to Mobley for 17. And just like that, the Broncos are out to the Browns' 49-yard line. They cross midfield. And 9. 9 is going to, or 6, I mean. That'll be an outside run. $65. That'll be Melvin Bratton again. And then a 12 is going to be a CD. So the Browns again looking pass, and Denver again is going to give the ball to Melvin Bratton. A 15 for Bratton. That's another 6. And, oh wait, he doesn't go outside, so let me do that again. What was that? A CD. So he'll get 12 more. So Melvin Bratton probably never had 24 yards in a game rushing. Maybe he did. I don't know. 1st and 10 now, all the way down to the Browns 37. Now Denver driving. That's what I was afraid of as a Browns fan. All right. And it's going to be an inside run this time. A 33, that'll be Bobby Humphrey. And a 45, that'll be a BS. So Humphrey takes the handoff. Oh, 62. He gets stuffed at the line. He'll eke out 1 yard on the play. Okay, 2nd and 9. It's a 36 for Denver. 4:45 left to go in this very quick first quarter. And Elway is going to take the ball back now and throw. He's going to go short pass. $23. So 23 is going to be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 25 is an AD. So Elway looking for his number 1 receiver. Oh my! That is a touchdown. That's 34 yards. My bad. It's not a touchdown. It's a 34-yard completion. It's going to set up 1st and goal at the 2-yard line now. So Elway hits Vance Johnson for 34 yards. And just like that, Denver now knocking on the door. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 2. And they'll go big here, try to run the ball in. And they'll get a short pass. So Elway, under center, sees something he likes in the Browns defense and calls a short pass. And it's going to be 34. That's going to be Mark Jackson. Oh, God. He's a B. I remember that Elway to Mark Jackson pass. Ugh, still gives me nightmares. It's a CS, so make it a CS. So Elway to Mark Jackson. 65 is an 18, and that's going to be incomplete. So Elway cannot find Mark Jackson. And we are at 2nd and 2. 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. All right, 12. So we're staying with the short pass. Again, first and goal, second goal, 2. A 54. 54 is Steve Sewell. He's a B. Last time they threw it to him, he was picked off. 23 for the Browns, though. That's a CG. So the Browns looking for a run here. To Elway. To Sewell. A 63. That's a 29, and Elway's going to get wrestled down. He's going to lose 11 yards on the sack. Holy cow. So Elway, minus 11. Who got him for the Brownies? 51. And that'll be Michael Dean Perry. Michael Dean Perry, the Fridge's little brother. And little. Yeesh. He's, again, he's the 1-5 I believe they have on defense. I don't remember him being so good that they made him a 5 in this game, but he must have had a great year one year. There he is. Michael, he's a 5. He's just a defensive tackle. QS4, so he got the quarterback a few times. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 13. All I have is short pass, so we'll go short pass heavy. And a 64, that's going to be Orson Mobley again. He's a C. 14, though, that's a BG. We're making a CG, and yikes. And we're going to flip our boards now since we're at the 13. Or the 12, 13, yeah. All right, so it's a CG. So Elway to Mobley. 36 for Elway. That's a 17, and that's going to be fall to the ground incomplete. And the Browns defense does what the Broncos defense does. It holds them to a field goal try. That was Mobley. Where are you at, Orson? There you are. And it's going to be a 30-yard field goal for David Treadwell. A 45 for Treadwell is a 40. And that kick is up, and it is good. And we are tied at 3. So a lot of offense in this game. Not a lot of points, though. And Denver will kick off now. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Treadwell back out. 45 again. That's a 4. And he'll go 67-09. And we'll roll for it. Treadwell. It's going to be 1 through 12 for Metcalf. Is going to be a touchback. 13 to 20 will be a return. And we get a 2. So Metcalf's going to take a knee. And the Browns are going to come out on their third drive. 1st and 10 at the 20. 3 minutes to go in this quarter. And they're going to start off with a short pass. All right, 26 on your defense is a BS. 24, it's going to be Reggie Langhorne. He's an A, so we'll make it an AS. So Kozar to Langhorne. A 25 for Bernie. That's a 7. And that'll be completed for 16 yards. So Kozar to Langhorne for 16. Both teams good between the 20s, but man, once they get down inside that 20, they slow down. 1st and 10 now to their own 36-yard line. And we've got an inside run. $34. And that'll be a BG. 64. That's going to be Derek Tennell. He's going to be about the 9th string tight end. There he is. ET2. C1. Derek Tennell went to UCLA. He's a C. So that 34 becomes a CG. Kozar looking for Tennell. A 51. That'll be complete. And I probably shouldn't be looking at an inside run. Oh, wait. No, I called. Wait. Did I do that completely wrong? I think I did. I think I called an inside run there. So 64 is actually going to be Kevin Mack. There he is. So Kevin Mack on the run. 34 is a BD. And we're going to roll a 51 for Mac. That is going to be an 8. And Mac will get 7 yards on the run. Sorry about that. And that'll make it 3rd and 3 now. 2 minutes to go. 43-yard line. And we'll standard offense here. It'll be an inside run again. 34. 34 is a BD. 21 will be Metcalf. So Metcalf against a BD. 42. It's an 18. Metcalf will get 4, but it's good enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 now on the 47. And, Bernie looking medium pass now. Whoa. All right, 23. 23 will be a CG. 53 is Tim Manoa. He's a C on medium passes. We'll stay at CG as Bernie's going to look for his fullback. Oh, my. There's an 11. There's a 28-yard completion to Tim Manoa. He loves Tim Manoa on these long passes. And that'll make it 1st and 10 down to the Broncos' 25-yard line. Browns with over 198 yards in this first quarter of offense. All right, next. All right. Bernie going long. I don't have long pass anymore. We'll call it medium then. All right, Kozar for the medium pass. That's a 15. That'll be an AD. 14, Webster Slaughter, so we'll stay at A. AD, Kozar to Slaughter. A 25 to 7. That's going to be complete. He'll get 14 yards, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. So Kozar to Slaughter for 14. And he'll go out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 now on the Broncos 11 for Cleveland. And that's an inside run. All right, 31. 66. Who's getting that? That's Mike Oliphant. He's a halfback. He'll get a run play here, and he only goes outside, so we'll flip that over. And 31 on your defense is a CS. So Oliphant going to take the handoff. 36 is a 25, and he'll get nothing, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. So Oliphant for nothing. And that'll make it 2nd and 10, 30 seconds to go. And it's going to be an outside run. 25 and 13. So it'll be Metcalf going around the end against an AG. A 31 for Metcalf. That's a 17. He'll get 4, and that will end the quarter. So Metcalf. So the Browns offense operating on all kinds of cylinders here. The problem is they have 3 points. And at the end of the quarter, it's going to be 3-3. And let's keep going here. It's only, what time is it? It's only 25 after 5. No biggie. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 7th. So they can still get a first down. Whoa. Let's go short pass here. Oh, look at all those 6s. So the Broncos defense is ready for it. That's a CD. And then 64, back to Derek Tennell. So we'll stay at CD, short pass. It's a 54, and we might have our first penalty of this game, 36. It's a 3-yard completion, but we have a TH. We have a penalty. Oh, it's a 33. That's going to be against Denver. That's pass interference. And that is a 3-yard pass interference play, but it's an automatic first down. First penalty in the second quarter. That's pretty rare. I like that. So that's a 3-yard pass interference penalty. Automatic first down for Cleveland. And first and goal now at the 4. Now, they've had this situation twice, and it hasn't worked out at all for them. And they're going to start out with an outside run. .22. So the Broncos are looking for it. It's a BG. It'll be Metcalf. So Metcalf against a BG. A 65. That's a 24. And he'll get nothing on the play. Second and goal at the 4. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, we got a 61. That's a BS. 53. That'll be Tim Manoa again. Oh, geez. Tim Manoa, he's a B, so we'll stay at BS. Kozar's new favorite target. A 22, and he's going to hit him for a touchdown. So Kozar hits Manoa for a 4-yard touchdown pass, and the Browns will go up 9-3. 14 minutes to go. Let's kick the extra point with Matt Barr. 56. It's a 42, and that is good. And the Browns go up 10-3. Let's see. Boom, boom. And let us go ahead and kick off now with Matt Barr. 33. 33 is a 20. Oh, it's a 25. That's out of the end zone. So that'll be a touchback. All right, 1st and 10 now for Denver. At their own 20-yard line. And we're going to have an outside run. .63, that'll be Jeff Alexander, another fullback. 51 is an AG. And Alexander, he's an up-the-middle guy, so we're going to go inside run. I knew I lost a blue one somewhere. So let's see. What was it? BG? 51. I'm sorry, AG. So Jeff Alexander on the inside run. 55. The dice have been doubling like crazy tonight. So that'll be a 6. And Jeff Alexander will get 7 yards on the run. And that'll make it, what will that make it? 2nd down and 3 for the Broncos here early in the second quarter. And it's a 2, so we're sticking with the inside run. And 33, that'll be Bobby Humphrey. 24 is a BS. So Humphrey up the middle. 46. Every time I play with Bobby Humphrey, he stinks. He's a good running back. He'll get 3 this time. I remember I think the last game I played with him, he was pretty terrible. It's just the bad dice rolls when he's the one carrying the ball. All right, 1st and 10 now. So that was the 1st down run. That's good. Make it 1st and 10 at the 30. And Elway is going to throw it. We got a short pass. All right, a 21 and a 54. So 21 will be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 54 is an AG. So that's not good for the Browns defense. Elway to Vance Johnson. A 62. That'll be an 18, and that'll be complete for 1 yard. Elway will find him right there at the line of scrimmage. Then he'll get tackled immediately by Frank Minifield. Nice. All right. 2nd and 9, 31-yard line. And we'll go inside run. All right. We have a 35. That'll be Bobby Humphrey. 32. 32 is a CD. Humphrey up the middle. A 14. And we had a 14, and it's going to be a 5-yard gain. That's such a scary number, but he gets 5. I'll make it 3rd and 4. Go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 52 for Denver. That'll be Mike Young. He's the wide receiver C. And 36 will be a BS. Make it a CS. And a 23 for Elway. That's not going to be good. That's a 27. He's going to run, actually. So Elway, his first run of the day. And that defense was a BS. So it's a pretty standard defense to run against. 63. That's a 33. He'll fumble. We have an F17. So let's check it. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. 5 through 20, it doesn't. And it will not count. So we'll use that F17 to determine the result of the play. All right, a 44. And he'll get 13 yards on the scramble, and that'll be enough for a first down. And that's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 49 for Denver. And we're going to have an inside run. $16, that'll be Humphrey. 31 is a CS. All right, so Humphrey on the inside run. Oh, a 16 for him. That's a 25. That's no gain. I got to look at that. So let's just look real quick here. So season statistics, replay, individual team stats. I think I can do this. Denver. Where are you at, Denver? There you are. And then rushing. So Bobby Humphrey on the season, 44 for 190. I guess 4.3 is not bad. 2 touchdowns. I guess he's not doing too bad. It's just that last game, I feel like he was awful. And in this game, he's already like 4 carries for like 10 yards or something silly. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. 17, so Elway's going to throw it here. This is a short pass. All right, a 45. 45 is going to be Jeff Alexander, the fullback. 54 is going to be an AG. Make this a BG since Alexander's a C. So it's a BG. So Elway to Alexander. A 65. That's an 18. And that'll be complete. Right? 60. Yeah, he'll get 2. So he'll make it 3rd and 8. Elway scrambles and just dumps it off to Alexander, who's hit immediately. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 now on the Browns side of the 50 on the 49. Short pass heavy. It's going to be a short pass. All right, a 45. Back to Alexander. 2 straight plays. That's a C. And it's an AD this time. Make it a BD. So Elway looking for his fullback again. 26 is not going to do it. That's an 18, and this time it's going to be incomplete. And they'll have to punt. So Elway to Alexander. We'll bring out Mike Horan to do the punting for Denver. 45. 45 is an 8. And that, I believe, is out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds at the 16. So it's a 33-yard punt. It's going to roll out of bounds. And the Browns take over 1st and 10 now on their own 16-yard line. And they're going to start with a short pass of their own. $35. 35 is CS. 16 is Webster Slaughter. He's an A. So make it a BS. So Kozar to Slaughter. 54. And we have a penalty. We have a 12-yard completion. We have a TH. a 26. That'll be holding on the offense. Denver will take that. It'll be half the distance, so 8-yard penalty for the holding. The Browns now first down and 18, back at their own 8-yard line. And we have an outside run. All right, a 15. That'll be an AG. And a 41. That'll be Manoa. So Manoa against an AG. Tough defense to run against. 65-24, and he is going to get nothing right at the line of scrimmage. And that'll make it second down and 18 for the Browns. We'll go short pass heavy here. Hey, let's do that again. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, a 65. That's a BS, and it's going to be Langhorn. He's an A, so make it an AS. So Kozar to Langhorn. A 61. That's a 12. Really? No. 60. Yeah, it's a 12. Wow, so that's going to be complete. It'll be good for 11 yards. So Kozar finds Langhorn for 11. That's going to make it 3rd and 7 out to the 19. We'll go short pass heavy again. And we'll get another short pass. All right, 21. 21 is going to be a BS. 11 back to Slaughter, so make it an AS. So Kozar to Slaughter this time. Oh my! Big play. That's an 81-yard touchdown pass from Bernie Kozar to Webster Slaughter, and that is huge. 81 yards. I love this game. It makes me so happy. It's so much better than real life. And it is going to be 16-3, 8.5 to go. Let's kick the extra point. Oh, another 66. The 66s are flying. It's good. 17-3 Cleveland. And let's kick it off. 33, half of 66. It's going to be an out of the end zone, and Denver will take the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20, finding themselves down 17-3. The crowd's going nutty. It's just a good day. It's a good day to be alive if you're a Browns fan, you know? All right, starting with Elway. You get a 14. Elway with a short pass. 45. 63. Yeah, 63 is a BG. 45 for Denver is Jeff Alexander again. So make it a CG. And Elway loving Jeff Alexander right about now. Oh my, another 66. Larry, seriously. Let's just look at this real quick. Last four rolls. 66, 66, 33, 66. That's a 2, and he'll hit him for 51 yards. So the fullbacks are going crazy today. So that's 51 yards for Alexander on that catch. And Denver, just like that. That should have been a 30-second play. Yes. Elway, Alexander, 51 yards. That's a 30-second play, not 15. And just like that, they are down to the Browns' 29-yard line. You like big plays? Lots of big plays. And I don't like leaners. And it's a 14, so Elway's going to keep throwing the ball. And it's a 6. That was a 16. I don't think it matters. It's Vance Johnson either way. Pretty sure it was a 16. 21 for the Browns is a BS. Make it an AS. And Elway looking for Vance Johnson. A 62 this time. That's an 18. And that'll be complete, but no yards on that catch for Vance Johnson. So 2 very short catches for him lately. 2nd and 10 now on the 29. And we're going to get an inside run. $13. That'll be Bobby Humphrey. And 23. Round for a pass here. That's a CD. So Humphrey, you're going to take the handoff from Elway. 65. And that's a 24. He'll get 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 8. It's 27. Short pass heavy. And they'll get a short pass. All right. A 35. A 32. So 32 is CG. 35 is Mark Jackson. He's a B, so we'll stay at CG. So Elway looking for Jackson. 56. 56 is a 20, and he was going to drop that ball incomplete. And that'll be 4th down. I believe they're in field goal range. Bring out David Treadwell for a 44-yard field goal try. 52, yikes. 52 is a 9, okay. And a 9 is no good. Oh, it was not even close. So no good on that one by Treadwell. The Browns will take over. 6.5 to go. 1st and 10 on their own 34. And it's going to be an inside run. All right, 34. 34 is a BD. 36, that's going to be Manoa, isn't it? Yes, it is. Tim Manoa, the man of the game here. And that was a BD. So Manoa up the middle. A 42, that's an 18. Manoa will get 3 yards on the run. All right, 2nd and 7. And we have a short pass. $54. 54 is a BG. 14 is Slaughter. Make it an AG. So Slaughter against an AG. Now Kozar to Slaughter. But do a 21. 21's a 16. It'll be complete, but it's no gain. A lot of very short completions today for both quarterbacks. And that'll make it 3rd and 7 at the 37. Short pass heavy. And a short pass it is. A 15. 15 is an AD, and it's Slaughter again, so AD this time. So Kozar to Slaughter. A 15, that'll be complete. He'll get 9, and he'll get a 1st down. So Kozar hits Slaughter for 9. And it'll be 1st down to 46. 5 minutes to go. And Kozar looking medium now. Medium pass. All right, a 22. And that'll be BD. 34, that's Metcalf. He's a B on medium passes, so we'll stay at BD. So Kozar looking for Metcalf. Oh, at 54, we had another penalty. We have a 23-yard completion, though. But we have a TH. Let's check it. 65, that's a 21. And that is offensive pass interference on Metcalf. Pushing off the little guy. Come on, Metcalf. OPI. Pass interference. And that's going to make it 1st and 20 now. Back on their own 36. 4:45 to go. And an 18. So we're staying with the medium pass. Oh, look at all those 6s. The Broncos are ready for it. That's a CD. 36 is Metcalf again, but he's going to be a B, so we'll stay at CD. And the medium pass CD, never fun. A 16. Oh, no, it's a 20, and it's Kozar. Kozar throws his interception. W65. So Bernie gets one tipped up in the air. There was a long period of time where Kozar had the streak for the most pass attempts without an interception. But on this play, he's going to get picked. So that was a 33-yard pass. Kozar looking for Metcalf. It's 33 yards, but it's intercepted. Who got it for Denver? .22. That's going to be Tyrone Braxton. The starting cornerback came off his man. Got the ball. He has an R column there too. Look at there's some ones there. I see 3 ones. So we got a 1 in 12 chance of a pick 6. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God, there it is. That's a 1, and Tyrone Braxton's gonna go 69 yards. Nice. For an interception return for a touchdown. And just like that, Denver. Well, after the extra point, let's see what that happens first. So Braxton, he hits it for 69. And Denver, look at that. Boom. Denver. Extra point for Treadwell. 45. 45 is a 40, and a 40 is good. And Denver pulls back to within a touchdown on that defensive play. And we got 4.5 to go. Let's kick it off. 61 for Treadwell. 61 is a 4. And that'll be 63.09. So this one will be returnable. 63. It's going to be Metcalf from the 2. A 53. And that's a that's a 10. So he'll get 21 yards. And the Browns will start 1st and 10 on their own 23. Now up 17-10. And they will start with the short pass. A 51 and a 46. All right, so 46 for the Browns is Ozzie Newsome. He's a B. And 51 is an AD, so we'll stay right at AD. So Kozar looking for Ozzie. 31, that'll be complete. We'll find him for 8 yards, and Ozzie will go to bounds. Kozar to Newsome for 8. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 on the 31. 4 minutes to go. And we have a medium pass. All right, a 46 on your defense is a BS. And a 52 will be Tim Manoa again. Oh, my. So we have a C. He's a C on medium passes. So it's a CS, but we know how these have gone so far. So Kozar to Manoa. Oh, a 26. It's a 16, and this one's going to fall incomplete. Make it 3rd and 2. And we'll go short. You know what? Let's go standard offense here. And it's going to be an outside run. And it's going to be a... Oh, is that all 4s? Yeah, it's a lot of 4s. 44 and a 44. I lost my blue die, so I threw another one. There it is. There it is right there. Ooh. Get that back into the mix here. So 44 and 44. And let's see. 44 for the Browns on the outside run is Tim Manoa. And he runs outside. 44 on the defense is a BG. So Manoa looking for 2 yards here. 21. Oh, no. 24. Is he going to get him? No, he'll lose 2 yards. And the Browns will have to punt this away. And we got 3:15 to go. Bring out Brian Wagner. First time today. Oh, 34. We're going to have a penalty. That'll be a 36. And that is a 44-yard penalty. The ball is down, but we have a TZ. Let's check that TZ. 23. And that'll be a 9. That's going to be illegal formation on the offense. But Denver will take the 44-yard punt just to not run the extra 15 seconds off the clock. The ball was down right there. So Denver, so Wagner. It's going to be 4th and 4. Oh, I guess. Oh, no, wait. That was downed. Sorry. So punt return. Actually, cancel. Wait. Cancel. Wasn't there a down as one of the options? Did I not click that? So punt. Oh, there's not a bounds. I'm surprised he doesn't have like just a rolls dead. I think that might have been on. Yeah, let's look at that real quick. So 44. And then that was Brian Wagner. And then is there a rolls dead? I think there is right here. Yeah, so he doesn't return it. So there you go. Ken Bell does not return it, and it rolls 0. And 15 seconds off the clock. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Denver, 27-yard line, 3 minutes to go, all their timeouts. Try to get into field goal range, or if they can, get into the end zone. First play is a short pass. All right, 41 and 36. 36 is BS. 41 is Bobby Humphrey. He's a C, so go to CS. Elway going to dump it off to his running back. 46 is an 18, and it'll be incomplete. So Elway looking for Humphrey, who just is not having a good game here. 2nd and 10 now. So we'll go short pass heavy here. And we'll get an 8. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 55 this time. 55 will be Steve Sewell, and he's a B on short passes. 12, though. That's a CG, and yikes. So Elway looking for Sewell. 26. I cannot roll anything good for Elway. 18 is incomplete. He has a great card. Elway to Sewell. Hang on, I'll hold it up here. When you have completions at like 42 and 53 and what else does he have? 64. He's got a 12. I mean, these are all completions. And I am just not rolling anything for him. Look at that. 42 is a 10. I mean, he has a great card. It's 3rd and 10, though. Let's go medium pass heavy. And it's going to be a medium pass. All right, 42. And that will be Bobby Humphrey. He's a C. Oh, an 11. Make it a CD. So the old CD medium pass. Let's see what Elway can do with it. 14. Oh, a 31. And we have an RP7. Holy cow, we have a rare play 7. And let us get, and it's a rare play 7, so I go to my chat GPT generator for those. RP3 and RP7. I always go to the generator. And you can also use the generator if you want to. It's over here. It's right here. Just go to, if you're a chat GPT, I don't know if you have to be a paying customer or not, but if you're a chat GPT, maybe a paying customer, go to the store, go to the custom GPT store, just type APBA. You'll find it. It's free. I'm not charging anybody for it. And let us get our keyboard out. And let us type up. All you have to do is type up the situation. Really all you need is down distance yard line and play call. It's really all you need. I like to get a little more fun with it and just say 1989, week 4, Denver at Cleveland. Cleveland currently leading 17-10. Which time's left? 2.5 minutes to go. 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Elway on a medium pass to Bobby Humphrey. It is 3rd down and 8, or third, is it 3rd and 8? 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 on the Denver 27. And then you can just see what it does. And it'll say here are 11 for this game. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm not going to read them. I don't like to read them. I like to be surprised, but I'll put them on here on the screen for you. So there's 2 and 3. I can see them on my small screen over here, but I can't read the actual text. There's 4 and 5. There's 6, 7, and 8. So they're not as descriptive as they can be sometimes. There's 9, 10, and I think 11. Yeah. And then here's 12. So let's go ahead and do this. Roll it up. And we will get a 4. All right, 4. On the snap, the right tackle steps on Elway's plant foot. Holy cow, Elway stumbles but gets the pass off. A wobbler that floats into triple coverage is intercepted by D10. Holy cow. D10, that's Thane Gash. He'll at the 42. D10 returns at 14 yards to the 28 before being stripped. Ball fumbles out of bounds. Cleveland's ball at the Denver 28. Holy cow. All right. Okay, so at the 42. So this is a 15-yard pass. So Elway to Bobby Humphrey. 15 yards, throws his second interception of the game. Picked off by Thane Gash. That guy, I remember that guy. He had no neck. He was like Eddie Johnson. Just no neck. So Gash is going to return it 14 yards. And he will fumble. But the ball will go out of bounds. So let's see. 0 yards. There's no ball goes out of bounds. I wish there was. So we'll just say Thane Gash is the guy who recovers it. He just kicks it out of bounds. And the Browns, a lucky break here. 1st and 10 at the Denver 28. 2:15 to go. Chance to maybe put some points on the board. And they will start with a short pass. They're at the 28, so we got to go here. Elway with 2 picks in this game. That's kind of unlike him. But again, it's the regular season, and in the regular seasons, the Browns can win this game. It's the playoffs that they can't. 61 is Mike Oliphant, and he's a C. And 42 is a CS. So Oliphant from Kozar. A 62 for Bernie. 18, it's incomplete, and Bernie's having a great game, except for that interception. A great game up to there. That'll make it second. We're at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 10 on the 28. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 45. Oops, what was that? There we go. A 45 and a 16. So it's going to be Slaughter. A 45 is a BS. Make it an AS. So Kozar to Slaughter. Oh, a 65. That's an 18. And that is going to be complete. But again, no yards on the game. So many of those today. And let's make it 3rd and 10. The 28. It'll be a 45-yard field goal right now. We'll go short pass heavy. Oh, we'll get a medium pass. Kozar, that sidearm delivery looking down the field. It's going to be Metcalf, who's a B on medium passes. 21's a BS, so we'll stay right at BS. So Kozar looking for Metcalf. 61, it's a 12. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. And they're going to go 3 and out. 3 incompletions by Kozar. And let's bring out Matt Barr to try a 45-yard field goal. Try to get something out of that turnover. A 46. That'll be a 9, and I'm pretty sure that's no good because that's exactly what Treadwell had, and it is no good. So the Browns have picked off Elway twice, and in both cases have gotten nothing out of it. And it's going to be a minute to go. Broncos, let's go medium pass heavy. See if they can maybe get down there a little bit. That'll be a medium pass. See if they can get into field goal range or maybe complete. If I roll a 66. All right, a 65. So we're going to throw it to a C, I'm sure. Yeah, Orson Mobley again. He's a C. Brown's defense is ready for it. That's a CD. So the CD medium pass. Elway to Mobley. 54. 36. That's a 23-yard pass play, but we have a TH. Let's check the penalty. Oh, it's on the Browns. That's pass interference. That's a 23-yard pass interference penalty. That'll be a first down that'll stop the clock after 15 seconds. Probably a bad call by the refs. Had to be, right? Yeah. All right, first attempt to 42 now. 45 seconds to go. Let's try medium pass heavy again. And it's going to be a medium pass. Oh, wait, one more completion. 60. Mobley again. Wow. It's the freaking Manoa and Mobley show. 36 is a BS. Make it a CS. Elway to Mobley. 21. I cannot roll good numbers for him. It's incomplete. I don't know what's going on here. 42, 53, 64. These are all good. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. All good. So Mobley. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Denver has their timeout, so they can call here. We'll go medium pass. Oh, whoops, let's not do that. Let's go medium pass heavy again. It'll be a short pass. And now 31 is going to be Clarence K. He's a C tight end. And 55 is an AD. Make it a BD. So Elway to Clarence K. A 31. There you go. That's a 9, and that is complete, but it's only going to be 5 yards. The Broncos will call timeout, and David Treadwell will come out and try a very long field goal. Go here. We'll go yes, and then continue, and then Denver will call timeout. And we got 16 seconds on the clock, and this field goal will be the last play of the half, even though it's 16. So it's going to be a 54-yard field goal for Treadwell. A 53, that's an odd roll. That's a 19, and a 19 is no good, and no one can kick field goals. Well, I guess they each have one, but all right, so 54-yard field goal is no good. I'll just put 20 seconds. Nope. And that's going to end the first half. I said I was going to play the first quarter. I played the first half. Browns up 17-10. It could be worse. It could be closer. So many missed opportunities, interceptions, penalties. Lots of fun stuff going on here. I will be back. What's today? Wednesday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday to finish this game. I really want to get to that golf game. So I'll probably finish this game, and then you'll see some golf tournament. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good night.